Okay, good evening, everyone. It is 6 o'clock, so we are going to get started. Our third grade and some fourth graders are making their way up onto the stage right now. Before we get started, because I did not get a chance to last night, I would like to say a big thank you to Mrs. Meyer. We have the best music teacher in the state of Michigan. Let's give her a round of applause. And she has put together a very creative program integrating literacy into music tonight. So I hope you enjoy. Mrs. Meyer.
Tammy Shimke has been my student teacher this past year. She is amazing, and she will be directing the Vivace Singers later. So thank you, Tammy, for such a great job.
And now the tale of Jack and the Beanstalk, done through song, narration, and instrument.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Jack. He lived with his mother in a tiny cottage. They were very poor. All they had was a cow named Milky White.
Jack, we have no food. You must take Milky White to the market and sell her. Then use some of the money you make to buy bread and cheese.
Jack did not want to get rid of Milky White, but he knew he had to. On the way to the market, he met a man.
Hello, Jack. Where are you going with that fine cow?
I'm taking her to the market to sell her for my mother.
Let me save you the trouble of walking so far. I have 5 magic beans in my pocket that I will trade you for that cow.
Did you say magic beans?
I sure did. Plant these beans tonight when the moon is full. In the morning, a beanstalk will reach the clouds.
Jack wasn't sure what to do, but he quickly made the trade and ran home to his mother to tell his mother.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Oh, no, 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 that's not the thing to do. Don't jump over the candlestick, you might just burn your shoe. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick.
Mother, look what I got at the trade for Milky White. Oh, Jack, all I see are 5 little beans. They may look like 5 little beans, but the man who gave them to me promised that they were magic.
Jack's mother tossed the beans out the window. All through the night, the beans grew and grew. By morning, a tall beanstalk reached the clouds.
Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Do you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? Grind the oats until they're fine. Oatmeal we eat at breakfast time. Take the peas and split them in 2. Cook them all day and add them to stew. Oats, peas, beans, and barley.
the beans are magic. I'm going to see what is at the top of the beanstalk.
Oh, Jack, please be careful.
Jack climbed until he finally reached the top of the beanstalk. He could see a huge house.
Great big house up in the sky, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with chicken pie. Jack climbed up the beanstalk, and what did he find? A great big house, way up in the sky. Great big house up in the sky, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with chicken pie.
I wonder who lives in that house. Maybe they would be kind enough to share some food.
Jack walked up to the big house and knocked on the door.
Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? I am tapping at the window. I am knocking at the door. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? I am tapping at the window. I am knocking at the door. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? I am tapping at the window. I am knocking at the door.
In a few moments, a gigantic woman came to the door.
And who are you? My name is Jack, and I am so hungry. Do you have any food?
It's food you will be if my husband the giant sees you. Quick, hide, I see him coming. Hide in the oven and don't make a sound.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Oh no, 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 that's not the thing to do. Don't jump over the candlestick, you might just burn your shoe. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick.
Be fie, foe, from I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he dead, be he alive. I grind his bones to make my bread.
Oh, don't be silly, dear. All you smell is the yummy breakfast I have been cooking. Now eat your food before it gets cold.
After breakfast, the giant decided to count his gold. Soon he got very sleepy. He fell asleep and began to snore. Jack quietly climbed down to the table and grabbed the bag of gold right from under the giant's nose. Then he climbed down the beanstalk as fast as he could, straight to his mother who was waiting below.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Oh no, 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 that's not the thing to do. Don't jump over the candlestick, you might just burn your shoe. Jack be nimble, Jack be
pouch was all of the gold, we can buy all the food we want. I will climb up the beanstalk and then tomorrow we'll go back to the great big house.
Great big house up in the sky, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in, filled with chicken pie. The beanstalk, and what did he find? A great big house, way up in the sky. Great big house up in the sky, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in, filled with chicken pie.
Over the next few days, Jack returned to the house in the clouds 2 more times, knocking on the door each time.
Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? I am tapping at the window. I am knocking at the door. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? I am tapping at the window. I am knocking at the door. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? I am tapping at the window. I am knocking at the door.
On his second trip, he got a hen that laid golden eggs. On the third trip, while the giant was sound asleep, he grabbed a beautiful singing harp. Master, master, wake up! Someone is trying to take me, said the harp.
Quick, it's that little boy I told you about.
Stop, thief. You have taken my gold and my wonderful hen. You will not get away with my singing harp.
Jack ran down the beanstalk as fast as he could.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Oh no, 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 that's not the thing to do. Don't jump over the candlestick, you might just burn your shoe. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick.
Mother, bring me the axe. We have to chop down the beanstalk before the giant reaches the ground.
The two of them chopped as fast as they could. Down came the beanstalk and down came the giant. Jack and his mother, the hen, lived happily ever after.
Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Do you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? Grind the oats until they're fine. Oatmeal we eat at breakfast time. Take the peas and split them in two. Cook them all day and add them to stew. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Do you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow?
This group we have on stage is called the Babachi Singers. The first thing we're going to do today is a warm-up exercise called Bim Bum. One of the most important things in singing that we emphasize is proper enunciation of the words. So you're going to see them do a tongue twister of a warm-up, and they're going to be doing hand motions with it. We found out that through practice, if you add motions, it becomes kind of like second nature just to enunciate. So they are focused on the hand movements, and the enunciation just comes out with muscle memory, and it follows through in all the other pieces we do. So enjoy.
Bum, bim, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bitty, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bim, bum. Bim, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bitty, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bim, bum. Bim, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bitty, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bim, bum. Bim, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bitty, bum, bitty, bitty, bum, bim, bum.
So a few years back, two composers took some of Dr. Seuss's stories and put them to music, creating the Broadway music Seussical. We have a junior version of that for you tonight. And yes, they were allowed to do Seussical costumes.
It's great to learn something new and exciting, so we'd like to present something fun and inviting. With rhymes running wild and out on the loose, of course, we were being written by who? Dr. Seuss.
All the things you can think, all the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a ink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, all the things you will find, lining up to get loose. All the things you can think, when you think about Seuss.
We'll take a few stories and cook up a stew. Which Dr. Seuss stories would you like to do?
If I ran the zoo or Sola Sulu, how about Horton and Heard the Small Who?
Horton Hears a Who is a great idea. Hooray!
On the 11th of May, in the jungle of Newell, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing.
Splash!
Enjoying the jungle's great joys when Horton the elephant hears a small noise.
Help! Help! I'll help you, said Horton.
So Horton stopped splashing. He looked toward the sound. That's funny, thought Horton. There's no one around. Then he heard it again, just a very faint yell, as if some tiny persons were calling for help.
Help! Help! I'll help you, said Horton, but who are you and where? He looked and he looked, but he could see nothing there, but a small speck of dust blowing past through the air. I say, how confusing, the elephant said. I've never heard tell. I say how confusing. I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that is able to yell. So you know what I think that there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some poor little person who's shaking with fear. That'll blow into the pool. He has no way to steer.
He's alone in the universe, and Horton the elephant said,
I'll just have to save him, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how small.
So gently and using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk in the air. He lifted the dust bag and carried it over and placed it down safe on a very soft clover.
Thank you. I won't let you down. No, I won't let you fall.
I'll just have to save him, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how small.
Now open your minds, you've got quite a tool. Let's take a dive in McElligot's pool.
This might be a clue like I've read in math books, connected to one of those underground books. And underground quicker than sexy red floats, right under the bathtub, and then who knows? It's
What have you learned so far from Dr. Seuss? A person's a person, no matter how small. Anything's possible. I hate green eggs and ham.
How did you learn that? We haven't had eggs in ham. Well, let's have them now.
That was a wonderful story, I say, but that's all the time that we have for today. All kinds of wonderful lessons were taught, filling our thinkers with barrels of thought. And just to be sure that his poetry sticks, let's all sing a big Dr. Seuss Mega Mix.
Mega Mix! All the things you can think, all the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a ink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, all the things you will find, lining up to get loose. All the things you can think, when you think about Seuss. I'll just have to say them, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how small. Oh, that's why I think that I'm not such a fool when I sit here and wish in McElligot's school it's possible. Anything's possible. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. Not in a house, not with a mouse. Not here or there, not anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Seuss! 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 I do not like green eggs and ham.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for sharing your children with us. They are a delight to work with. Have a great evening.